All right, what's up? It's Gokuma. Oops, sorry. Had my phone was on also. Let's start that over. Hello, I am Gokuma. Welcome to the channel. And today, everything still sucks. So we're gonna play Silent Hill 2 to make me feel better because, you know, why not? Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get started shortly. I don't want to take up too much time because I can only play for the next few hours because I'm supposed to, unless I change my mind, I'm supposed to step out to go see some friends tonight. Hold on real quick. Okay, sorry. I was dealing with messages. Anyways, all right. So, um, we are. This is the day after the drama from yesterday that I had to deal with. Um, I probably because my stream got split because of fucking all the trouble. I split my um the stream ended up getting split into like two streams basically from like last night. The first stream was basically me like talking all about the drama I had to deal with yesterday. And then also some chat about X-Men movies. But it was mostly about the drama. Then a friend called, Posse. She called um and so I wasn't sure how long the call was going to be, so I stopped the stream and we talked maybe like 20 or so minutes, I think. Like, yeah, I think like 20 or so. Yeah, like maybe like not quite a half hour, but definitely like over 20 minutes. And at that time I was like, you know what, fuck it, like let's just stream, like even if it's for like a little bit, like let's just stream because everything is ready and prepared. Which that's what it was like yesterday. Yesterday, I got everything ready to go, ready to stream at like a really decent time, which is very rare for me to do. And I didn't have anything to do for the rest of the night. So it's like, okay, I could have like maybe like dedicated, some time to play. Even though I did have to be, go to bed early because I did have a doctor's appointment today that I had to be up for. And yeah, and I literally had like everything like ready to fucking go. I had the game booted up. I had the stream like ready to go. All I had to do was hit live, and like I shit you not, like I think let me check. I'll check the timing for the message that got sent to me because I'm pretty sure it was like at 6 or it was like 6:01 or some bullshit. Um No, it was exactly at 6 because my plan was like, okay, I'm going to start at 6. And fucking exactly at 6 was when I get the message about like, hey, I want to keep things uh oh, we can't go on this Valentine's date because I want to keep things professional. And it's like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, yeah. That kind of hit pretty hard. The quick story is that because yesterday, I was mostly like recapping for Charismatic Canine, who like I haven't seen for a bit, like since this story arc started. So I had to like catch him up, but But to kind of reiterate, um, you know, I was supposed to go on this Valentine's date with someone who's actually a coworker. And I asked her out on a date like weeks ago. Like it wasn't even February yet when I had asked. It was like towards the end of January. But yeah, it wasn't even like February yet, like when I asked. So like maybe at this point, like maybe like 3 or so weeks ago this was. And yeah, it's like I asked her on a date for Valentine's because I found out she wasn't doing anything for Valentine's. And she said yeah. She was like, oh, what will we do? And I'm like, I don't know, because I wasn't prepared for that. But I'll let her know like next time I see her. I didn't get to see her for like 2 weeks later, because she took off the following week. And then the was it the I think she did take, yeah, because I feel like she's been taking off like every other week. So yeah, so the following week, like I think she may have took off, or maybe she actually was there. Maybe she actually did show up 2 weeks in a row. Um that may Yeah. I think this time around, I think she actually was there. Okay, so I think the following week, I need to look at a calendar so I can be sure. Um because we had that talk January. Had it been okay, so it was likely January. No, okay, I think we had that talk January 21st. Yeah, yeah, so it was January 21st. So like you know towards the end of January, sure, but like I said, like not quite, you know close to February yet. So yeah, so we had that talk January 21st. And then the 28th, the week after, she was not there, so I couldn't share. Um so yeah, I couldn't share the plans the 28th. But then I saw her on the 4th. And I gave her two options because I wasn't sure, like, honestly, like what she would have been comfortable with. So I even gave her two options. I was like, okay, we can do like a chill Valentine's date. Like it's nothing romantic, nothing intimate. It's just like, we go to like lunch somewhere. Maybe we go like, I don't know, stop by somewhere like a shrine or something. um and then get some pizza and hang out and play Zelda like she originally wanted to. So yeah, and that was just a chill option because maybe she doesn't want to go like out and about or anything like that. So then I presented the second option. The second option was the more like traditional romantic Valentine's date where like we're gonna, go to a cafe for lunch, go to a game center for a bit, and then go to Hassenbosch. If you don't know what that is, have gone at length already to talk about this fucking place, so fucking Google it. Um, and because it was Valentine's, like they were gonna have like lights and decorations and shit like that. And yeah, and it would have been like, really nice and fitting. And the thing is, like, she chose that. Like she fucking chose the romantic date. So it was like, okay, cool. So then the following Wednesday, I um was it? Oh, no, no. Wait. I think I got my dates mixed up. Cuz I talked to 28th because we hung out on the 7th. Okay, no, I'm getting my dates fucked up. Fuck. When did I talk to her initially about this? Cuz I remember, cuz between her like Missing school. Oh, okay, I could be. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on. I know I have this shit written down. Hold on. Because I got like this new fucking schedule planner that like I fucking hate because it's like a little fucking book basically, as opposed to like the schedule planner I had last year, which was like this thin book that had like a few extra pages, but mostly like it just had like the calendar like on each page, like a two-page for each calendar and space for me to like write in dates, and I was fine with that. But this one, it has the calendar, but then it also has like pages for like individual days so you could fucking write shit. And like it fucking, I didn't need it, but it fucking bothered me that like, to just leave it blank. So lately I've just been writing shit. Like it's almost like a mini diary of sorts. But hold on. All right, let's see. So I guess it's a good thing that that I'm doing this. But anyways, um okay, the 21st. Okay, yes. So on the 21st I did ask her for a date. It was the 21st. I was right. So then the next date would be the 28th. Okay, what happened on the 28th? Oh, okay, she was there. Okay, the reason why I got confused and thought that um she wasn't there was because I didn't get to teach with her. That's why. Because like we had like some like a like assembly thing going on. So that's why I was like, I was confused. But no. Okay, but the 28th was when I told her, when I gave her the options about like if she wanted a traditional date or just a chill casual date, and she fucking chose a traditional date. So yeah. Um and then she wasn't here on the 4th. She wasn't at school at the 4th, on the 4th. But I did see her on the 7th, which is a Saturday, because that was when I went out drinking with my coworkers, including her. So I did get to see her then, and everything seemed to be fine. I don't know. My spidey sense was kind of tingling, but as usual, I just fucking ignore it. Um, but then come to find out that a couple days later, she she sends me the message about um wanting to keep things professional. And yeah, I was not prepared for that. That happened like right when I was gonna stream. Like I get this fucking message and I'm like, the fuck. And and like I said, it's been like, let's see, because we set this thing on the 21st, so 1 2 3, yeah, it's been like almost a month, like almost a fucking month that I've been like mentally preparing for this, and also preparing for this because like trying to make plans, like what to do, where to go, where to eat, like I was gonna fucking like map out like what we're doing, shit like that. Like I was like going all out. And then yeah, from what I hear, um about, because I didn't really get to date much while I was in America, mostly because I was mostly married during that time. I was married for like most of that time. So I can't really say like how, like trying to date women is like in America, because I've been married for most of that time. Um but but coming here, I have heard that Japanese women like can be like kind of flaky, where it's like they'll agree to go on a date with you, and then at some point, for reasons, they just up and change their mind. I think because with her, like, we're coworkers, and she knows me, and it's like I fucking know where you work. She, like, she had to, like, of course, let me know that, like, she changed her mind and stuff. Other instances that I've heard is, like, they will cancel the day of, um and blame it on, like, being sick or some shit, but then, like, never reschedule, or just not showing up at all. So I've heard that too. um yeah, no wonder, the dating scene's pretty bad here. That a lot of guys deal with a lot of anxiety when it comes to dating women, in Japan, because things like that happen. So yeah. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. I don't know, like, what changed. I don't know, like, what realizations, like, maybe she had, or fears that maybe she had and didn't want to, um like, go on this date, and then it's going to start, like, being a commitment, and then it's like, and then it'll make it harder for her to, like, get out, you know. Um but yeah, yeah, that happened, like, right when I was gonna start streaming. Like, I was gonna start streaming at 6. I get sent this message at 6. And yeah, so that kind of threw me for a loop. Um I had to talk to Villainous. I let her know what happened. I'm like, hey, so I'm not okay right now. And she's like, why? And I sent her the message I got sent, and she was like, oh, I can call you in in 5 minutes. So yeah, so then we talked for a bit, and of course I let Posse know, but she was busy with school and stuff. And then she called me, um later on, that night. So after, like, all the hoopla, because, from that, like, I finally started streaming around 8, and then practically talked for an hour. And then right when I was gonna start playing, I get a message from Posse that she wanted to call and talk for a bit. So then, yeah. So I stopped the stream because I wasn't sure how long we were gonna talk. We could talk for a few minutes, we can talk for like an hour, I don't know. And um so then after we stopped talking, it was like, close to maybe 30 minutes. So at this point it was like 9:30, and or a little after 9:30, and I decided to, like, fuck it. Like, let's just play a little bit. Like, let's just get past the spot that I'm in, and then call it a fucking night, and then move on, with my life for the night. But yeah, that was the bullshit I had to fucking deal with yesterday. And yeah, no, it sucks. Like, it really does. Um because it's been, like, it, it's been difficult to try to actually date people here. Like, I've done things with people, um but it's like all of it was just things, like, just casual fun and stuff. They didn't mean anything, like, intimately or whatever. um and but, like, yeah, it's just, it's obviously, for reasons, it's hard to find, to date other people here, because, first off, you have the language barrier. So whoever, like, I date has to, like, be somewhat knowledgeable in English, um which, like, limits the options. So, like, I would have to, like, get really good at speaking Japanese, which is, like, a really difficult thing to do. It's gonna take a lot of time to still do. Um and yeah, yeah. Um but it's like I wasn't even supposed to be like in this position of like trying to date in Japan anyways, because before I came to Japan, like I was actually in a relationship. Like after I split from my ex-wife. I suddenly got into like another relationship like a few months later. um and like it, it was great, but it's hard for me to talk about because um we're in the relationship for like about a year. I came to Japan. Japan was still like in lockdown by the time I went, so it would be like a few months before like she would get the chance to like come and visit me and stuff. And and that was the plan. Unfortunately, um while I was here, she ended up getting cancer, and it was like fucking stage 4 raging ass cancer, and she had to go back to her country, stay in her country to deal with that. So it's like I couldn't leave to visit her or anything because of um that situation. And in hopes that she'd be able to fight it, and I would be able to see her again. um Unfortunately, that will never happen because she didn't make it. She wasn't able to fight it. So yeah, yeah, it's like I shouldn't have to be in this position of like trying to find um people to date and stuff, like to try to get into a relationship, because it's like I was in one, but then that got like fucking just violently taken. And now it's like, okay, cool, like now I'm in Japan, and I have to move on at some point. And like the first year, like if anything, the first couple years, it's like I was mostly like just fucking out of it. Like I think like the first year was a lot of it was spent grieving. um and then the second year was like being angry. And then by the time we got to 30, then it's like, okay, I think I'm okay now. Like, not, I mean, I'm not okay, okay, but it's like, okay, I think I'm at a point where it's like, I think I can like live with this, even though I don't want to live with this, but I kind of have to. So yeah, I think I kind of just reached that point, and ready to like, like try to date and see other people. But yeah, no, that's gonna be a problem. And I don't know. I thought I found someone that like could be interested or was interested, but then just got cold feet or whatever the fuck. Because like in Japan, like I think I don't think like you just. I think for them, for Japanese women, like dating isn't just some like casual thing. Like there's a whole like fucking etiquette to it. To how it works. It's almost like actual like formal dating in a way, but there's like milestones like in that, and like certain dates like I don't know, like serve like certain purposes. So like, you might have either like a first date or maybe like a first hangout that would determine if if the person is like interested in pursuing this further. um and then like you get so then you get to a point like probably by like the third date. Um and I've heard like how the third date handles like varies. I think there's a tradition where like the girl goes over the guy's house for the third date, which might be considered too soon, and I think some Japanese women feel like that's the case, where it's like that's kind of soon. um um maybe for others like not so much, or maybe like they don't verbalize that and they're just like, well, it's tradition, so um and they said that happens. Or alternatively, I think like the third date is supposed to be like the big date, and also the date where the person um like the guy like really confesses his feelings, and like like wants to work towards like a relationship or something, or even just be like boyfriend and girlfriend or something. I don't know, whatever, how the fuck that's supposed to work. So then like from that third date, then it gets, if the girl feels the same way, then boom, like they're like officially like dating, and building towards maybe something like more, more serious. um so yeah, and so so yeah, so I think like dating, even going on like one date, is like kind of a big deal. um so I think like, and especially Japanese people in general, like they don't do well with conflict, which is something that I've learned here, because I do well with conflict. um Sometimes I fucking need conflict. Like sometimes I just need to fucking start shit with people, because people won't start shit with me. So sometimes I need to start shit with people. Um and yeah, they don't like that shit. They don't like conflict. Usually. But then you have like those assholes who like, who will try to take advantage of their shit. I don't know, their underlings or whatever. There's a word, because there's senpais, and then there's no, fuck, I don't remember the name. But anyways, but yeah, where it's like they kind of like take advantage of them, or they're mean to them, or you also have like guys who are like mean to women in general. So you have like shit like that happens, but it's like, let them try to do that to like another dude, like someone like in their position or higher, or just a random dude, and like they won't do shit because they're fucking pussies. When if they know they can do it and get away with it, they'll do it. But when they don't know they can get away with, like they're not sure, when they look at another person, they're like, we're not at work. Like I'm not in a position to like fucking be asserting my authority. I'm not gonna fuck with this person. um so yeah, yeah. So the point is that they don't like conflict, they don't like getting into awkward situations or anything like that. And I think that's what probably happened here, where I think she just ended up getting cold feet. Like she's going out with a coworker who's also a foreigner, and the fact that we're going out for Valentine's, like we're practically, even though we've hung out a couple times like already, and I do not think like they were dates or anything, but um like this, even though this would have been like our first date, like This is more like the third date. Like this is like the big date. Like and I've heard that like, sometimes for like if, when a first date is like this big, like this is like the third date, and um and then it's possible that like, you know, I would have like expressed my feelings to her and then she would have to decide then and there like, what she wants to do. And she may not want to be put in that position at this moment, or maybe never. Like we have not talked much at all after she sent that message. I was just like, okay, like I understand, and that's it. um you know I don't know. I feel like because she directly says she wants to keep things professional, I feel like that puts like an air of finality to this. And like I don't think this will be revisited. I think I feel like she made her decision on this, and that's that. Like that's it. So um yeah, it really sucks, and it's unfortunate. I wish she could have given me like a just the chance and opportunity. uh but I think she just got cold feet. And you know like I said, like maybe going out with a foreigner, may had been a foreigner and a coworker, maybe would have been a bit much. Because what if we went on this date and it didn't work out? Like she decides like she doesn't want to push forward, like I don't know. It is to be with a foreigner, especially right now with the way the political climate is in Japan. um it is like a cause for concern. um and I don't know anyone's political values, to be honest. Like in Japan, I never talked to anyone about anything political, so I don't know how they ultimately feel about about foreigners. But it's like we're in a time where, for me as a foreigner, maybe she'll be worried that it'll be difficult for me to stay in Japan. Maybe it'll be difficult for me to find a job, and you know she could have came up with like a million reasons why not to date me, and just went with that. And unfortunately, like all the reasons to not date me don't really have like anything to do with me personally. Like they don't have anything to do with me, like just as a person, as my character. It's more like just like external issues and whatnot. And that's probably enough to just be like, because she said that she thought about it, and says like she would like to keep things professional. So yeah, it's she so at some point, like she was probably thinking about like, should I really be dating a foreigner, even though like many other Japanese women have, and they've worked out and stuff. But again, it's just that was before like this current political climate. And maybe she just foresaw like a problem or situation that she just didn't want to deal with. And like I said, with Japanese people, if something's gonna be like a problem or a fucking hassle, like dude, they'll just be like, fuck this. Like I could either back out of this no problem, or like fucking like struggle and push on through. And if they don't have like any fucking obligation whatsoever to just voluntarily choose struggle, they won't. They'll do it for work and family and community and every other thing. But if it's not any type of obligation, like nah, they won't. They're gonna sit their asses down. So yeah. But that's basically the gist of it. That's what I had to deal with yesterday, and I'm still not okay with it. I don't know when I'll be okay with it. I probably, it's probably gonna take some time. Um, of course, I woke up today and I definitely like felt like shit. But at some point, I had to get up and like get ready to go to my doctor's appointment, which I did. Took like a few hours, and then went to go get lunch at McDonald's, and which they're doing a their newest promotion, because they always have a promotion going on, but their newest promotion um is like a New York theme thing going on, even though like their promotional sandwiches are not really like New York themed, and they're kind of like similar type of sandwiches that like you normally see like every other promotion they have, with like some type of difference. Like for example, like they had like a spicy chicken thing, like that's what I ate today, and it had like a different type of bun on it. And then one of the other things was like a chicken shrimp sandwich, like they almost always have that. And then the other thing was like a burger and pepper beef something dark side, and like, and with the exception of the bread that they use for it, I'm pretty sure it's the same burger from the Street Fighter promotion. So yeah, yeah. And also they brought in, it's probably just gonna be for like this promotion, but they brought in like actual larger size, because McDonald's large, which is kind of a good thing, like isn't like our large. Like their large is maybe like a little bigger than like a medium. And then their medium is like a little bit less than like our medium. Um but but for this promotion, it's like they had like not quite legit. I don't think it was like legit large size fries, but like I feel like it was pretty close to it, if anything. Um, not that I remember how big they were before, but it was either the same or almost the same. As far as the drink goes, like it was a large size drink, so it was actually like bigger than like than fucking normal for sure, because like their large size is not that large. So this one, it was like it was bigger, but it was definitely not like our fucking larges, where like our large is like a whole giant ass fucking cup that you can like fucking spend a day drinking. um so it was a larger cup, but still not quite like us. But yeah, did that, came home, dealt with some shit, and yeah, now I'm here, and let's see if we can beat, like at least like complete like another area before I gotta stop and move on. So let me find a guide. So I know like where to go and what to do. Okay, I can find a steel pipe at a gas station, so I'll do that. But let me go and use the restroom, and then I'll start playing. myself comfortable. It's so fucking foggy, like, damn. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. They're gonna go this way. I think this was the hotel from the first game. If it's not, it looks a lot like it. Because I don't know the names of anything. It may not be. It probably just really looks like it, but it may not be. Because what's the name? Jack's Inn? Yeah, I don't even remember the name. Alright, anyways, yeah, so we gotta go to Texon Gas, because that's where we got a steel pipe. Okay, right here, so I get a chance, I'll go down. Wait, okay, I thought he was looking at something, but it could have been the girl. Nope, he's looking at something. Alright, is there anything else I need? Oh, just west of the truck by the garage door. stuff there. Let me look around. Oh, here we go. So it was stuck by the garage door. Okay. And then I think that's it. The amount of fog is like fucking crazy. It's like, is this fog or smoke? Is this house still here? Okay. Right, well, I guess I'm supposed to go there next. Make sure there's nothing else around here. So yeah, now we gotta go to the bowling alley. But there was like a street there. I don't know, it shows like there's a road, but can't go maybe here. I was looking at something. Okay, I think this is the place.
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play, you know.
Hurry back, okay?
Why is she gonna wait outside?
So what'd you do? Robbery? Murder?
Nah, nothing like that.
Huh! You're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
I thought you said the cops were after you.
No, I just ran because I was scared. I don't know what the cops are doing.
But if you did something bad, why don't you just say you were sorry? Well, I guess I run away a lot too.
It's no good. They wouldn't listen. Nobody will ever forgive me. Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
Eddie?
Oh, you're...
James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember. But,
Are you alone here, Eddie?
no.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
Forget you.
I don't know. So I got this new controller I've been using, but it might be too small for me. It might be too... The controller might be too small. I need to get another controller. God damn it. Why are getting fucking controllers so difficult? I never had issues before with like how controllers like hold or grip and stuff until like now. Like it's a really cool looking controller, but I didn't realize like how fucking small it was, and it's like it's not as bad as like the PS5 controller, like with the crampiness of my fingers, but it's like a slight improvement. That's it. That's all it is. It's just a slight improvement. Was that all there was to do?
Did a little girl run out of here?
Yeah, she was.
So
too
we're
fast
just
for me.
trying to find little girls in this game.
Aren't you gonna go after her?
Am I even going the right way? It's not.
Where are you going? This isn't the way that little girl went.
Okay, so maybe like around here somewhere. because she's not stopping me from. Oh, no, no. I don't know. Maybe it was around here. Hold on. Now check around the building one more time. Okay, she doesn't stop me this time, but still, like I checked all around the building. I didn't see anything. Hold on. Oh, okay. That did not look like a thing I could go through.
She went through there.
Is there any other way?
Yeah, there is. Right through there.
It's no good. It's locked.
Oh, she the master of lockpicking? Can't see if there's anything to pick up, but there isn't. Where's Maria? She's right there, but she doesn't go outside with me. Is that supposed to happen?
Over there!
It's gonna be a whole ass area to get through. See how long this is gonna take. Yeah, this could be a whole thing. So, question is, Do I say fucking sup for now, even though I've only played like, sorry, a half hour or, let's play. I'm trying to save. Typewriter. Purple bulky. It shows the door for a kitchen, but I don't think I have access to that. Yeah, no, I don't have access to that. Before I go upstairs, let me search. Okay, so there's nothing else for me to do here. Double check, be sure. Yeah. Some locked doors, which I need keys for. Oh, in here. Hello, nurse. He dead this time? He's better be dead. No. Let's get from here. Like, I don't like how I have to keep killing this hoe. I'm just wasting bullets at this point. Ban your bitch ass. No, I did not mean to do that. I accidentally held R. I like how she's covering up whatever poster that is. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. It went into like that fucking hibernation mode shit. I don't know why I did that. It might be like an overheating issue. I'm not sure. I did buy like a fan for it because like I don't know. I've been worried about my laptop lately. So yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Now that my audio is not working now, I'm like, it seems really quiet. Let me raise the volume just in case. Nope, I don't hear anything. Shit. All right, hold on. I don't know if it's the game that lost the sound or the computer did. Hold on. Let me fucking troubleshoot real quick. Nope, my computer is making sounds. Nope, set to the right thing. I may have to like reboot up the game. So hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oops. Let me do that. Shit, there's no audio. Is there anything else you're like looking at, or was it just that? And the shotgun, of course. No. Yeah, I don't know why the sound's not working. Alright, hold on. Let me see if my voice is coming out on the stream. Is my voice coming out on the stream? Yep, my voice is coming out on the stream. So... Hmm. 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 Okay, hold on. Alright, because for some reason, where the audio should come out, it's showing, like, nothing. Like, there's no, like, bar there or anything. Okay, that's weird. Okay. That do anything? No, I don't think it did anything. Yeah, like, why did it knock shit out like that? Nope, that didn't do anything either. No, it still didn't do anything. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to, like, stop the stream and then, like, reload it.